That's off the mark.
North Carolina started from their man-to-man. Same for NC State. Both teams capable of switching it up some. North Carolina very good in their 3-2 zone.
Kelly back out for Hodgson. It could be very dangerous beyond the three-point line. Kelly a little off balance there with her first effort of the day. Also the assist leader for the Tar Heels. NC State, as mentioned, very balanced. 9 players getting at least 6 points a game, and they'll play 10.
Yeah, they have to play 10. You can't turn the ball over like that in a live situation. Alyssa Husky with the ball right here will be the fastest Tar Heel end-to-end.
Great athlete.
She's a great athlete. She can rebound and gets them quickly into their transition game.
They catch a lot of iron, but going to drop away by Todd Williams. North Carolina had a great win last time out. They were down 9 to Virginia in the fourth quarter. Put on a full-court press, blew them away down the stretch to win that game. A big one for them. There's Johnson off target again. So a couple of misfires.
What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. How you guys doing today?
He's a very good three-point shooter.
We got a good one in the women's conference. North Carolina versus North Carolina State.
Both these teams like to run, but I don't see transition offense being
In-state rivalry. We're playing at Carmichael. That is the home of the Tar Heels. And with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first, there is no score.
This is 10th year with the Wolfpack, won 32 last year on that great run to the Elite Eight.
3 consecutive ACC tournament titles.
Carolina does have the ball right now. Hodgkins brings it down. And to the days that Kelly now pulls, swings over to Utz. I think that, yeah, that's Utzy. You see his foul going to the basket. Coach Courtney Banghart. Carolina shoots the ball again, misses, but Kelly picks up the rebound. Gets that over to Hodgkins, and she is called for the travel.
And they do not turn it over very often.
She was like, hey, I didn't move my foot.
ACC and turnover margin, they're capable, like that Virginia game that you referenced, where in the fourth quarter it was their defense.
What's going on? 2 people in the chat. State has the ball now. Got to learn these ladies' names. Oh, nice Euro step. Didn't go through. Kelly coming out of there with it. Kicks that out the pool for 3. That is off the mark. Rebound Carolina. That's Utzy. Gets that over the pool again for another 3. Misses. Still no score. Fast break State has. And there's a foul on the play. That's going to be called on Kelly. On Deja Kelly. It's going to send number 11 to the stripe.
Recently scored her 1,000th career point. That was against Miami.
Hey, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is women's ACC basketball.
Fourth year here at Chapel Hill.
And State breaks the lid off the scoring basket. And this is Brown Turner. Takaya Brown Turner on the line for State. And she hits them both.
1,000 career score, 1,000 points.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be in the house right there on February the 2nd.
2-0 Wolfpack.
Kelly turns down the 3. She drives. Left-hand layup is blocked. And State is out and running 2-0. Diamond Johnson, I think is her name, turns down the 3. Skip pass. Ball is now on the right side. Trying to get it inside. It's not there. A drive and a running jumper is no good. Utzy comes out of there with it. She's pushing it. Utsby. Hodgkins for 3, and that's good. Carolina takes the lead on that shot right there. 2-3 is the score. Carolina leading. We're in Carmichael Auditorium. Or Arena, I think it's Auditorium. State, they take another three. And that is Brown, Turner Brown, or Brown Turner. She has all the points for State. That was a three that time. Kelly drives, and an illegal screen is set by Utsby, I think it is.
By Madison Hayes when she hit the deck, slam on the floor with the hand, offensive foul.
Well, you alluded to it earlier, Dave, the emotion right here. See, there's an illegal screen by Utsby.
Utsby.
That drag deep
5-3 is the score. They get it back over to Johnson. I mean, yeah, Diamond. She misses it, but State rebounds it. Carolina in the man-to-man. Brown Turner trying to get it down to number 41. And if I say trying to get it down to the big, don't get mad at me. I know this is women's basketball. Hey, that's what my girls did. They was like, why you calling us big? Because you're a post player. All right, Carolina in the 2-3. Now they come out in the man. Pick up Brown Turner. She skips it. Wide open three for State. It's off. Rebound. Poole. Yeah, that's not Poole. That is Williams. Kelly shoots at the elbow and hits it. It's tied up. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first. In the first quarter, the women play quarters. They play 4 quarters. State has the ball. Nice jumper from the baseline is good. 7-5 is the score. State. Deja Kelly driving left. She likes to go left. Gets that back out to Utsby. Now to Hodgkin. And to get down low. Takes the baseline. Misses the glass on that, but I think a foul is called.
7-5 NC State early here at Carmichael.
All right, so we got a timeout on the floor. Okay. Good, we've got the graphics going on now. For State, Boyd has 2 points. Brown Turner has 5, and that counts for the 7 points that State has right there. So we got Boyd, Brown Turner, Hobby, Johnson, and Hayes starting for State. For North Carolina is going to be Poole, Todd Williams. That's who I meant to say there a few minutes ago. Williams, Utsby, Deja Kelly, and Hodgson. Hodgson. We got the standings over here. Duke is number 1. They are 5-0. North Carolina State is 3-3, and this is the conference because the Wolfpack are 13-4 overall. Carolina's 11-5. They are 2-3 in the conference. Carolina is, well, I guess since yesterday they have dropped because they were right under State in the standings. Now Virginia and Boston College have moved up. Nobody's shooting the ball very well at this point. State's 28.6% from the field. Carolina is 20% from the field. Both teams have hit 1 3-pointer. What's up, Punkylicious? Yep, let's go Tar Heels.
Wonderful feel when you come in to this particular arena, knowing all the history that all the great players who have done amazing things on this floor.
I love it. Look at the floor and the lights, and it's a shooter's
All right, it's Carolina ball under their own basket. They get it into Kelly. And State picks up man to man. Utsby gets it out to the big. This is going to be Poole with the ball. They're going to have to shoot it. They do. It's short. Rebound State. This is Hayes, number 21, finds Diamond Johnson. She gets it back over to Hayes. Excuse me, that was Poole under the basket. Hayes drives, misses. Utsby with the rebound, kicks it out to Deja Kelly. She wants to go left. Gives it to Hodgkins. Hodgkins, skip pass. Woo. Nice shot by Williams. Todd Williams with another three. Carolina goes up by one. It's 7-8. In-state rivals, not far at all from each other. And Johnson is called for the travel. Hey Siri.
Watch the skip, and she's organized, her feet under her shoulders, and Kennedy.
I mean, very close. I don't think these two teams are more than 10 miles apart. Hey Siri. What is the distance between North Carolina and North Carolina State? Whatever. 5 feet. Come on, man. I'm not sure how far it is from North Carolina to North. Okay. Hey Siri. What is the distance from the campus of North Carolina to the campus of North Carolina State?
She's going to come in and run the point for NC State, which she did when Diamond was out missing 4 games. You got to make the game easier for your teammates right now. If you're not finding any offense, find some for your teammates.
It's not 64 minutes. I'll find out. As we know, from Carolina to Duke is about 9 miles, if I'm not mistaken. Wright State gets it down low. Can't hit the backboard. Williams comes out of there with it. She gets it over to Kelly. Kelly wants to drive left, but she finds Hodge open. Skip pass. Todd Williams shoots another 3, misses. Rebound State. Still 7-8 with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first quarter. State stops at the lane and puts 2 more in the basket. Todd Williams hands it to Deja Kelly. She gets it across court to Hodge. Hodgson. Poole finds Kelly, who hasn't scored yet. She loves to go left. Gets back to Utsby. Utsby drives, and she is called for a charge. All right, so we may see some new bodies in there. Maybe Paris.
Utsby trying to create off the bounce. This is good D right here.
Paula Paris, I think is her name.
And that is.
She had a great game last week against Notre Dame.
Good call by the officials.
Number 2 on Utsby, so that's an early.
Utsby does go out.
That's 14 points and 9 rebounds to the bench for a while.
And changes the tempo of the game for North Carolina.
Destiny Adams in now.
So Destiny Adams is in. State takes another 3. That was by Boyd, and Carolina comes out of there with the rebound. That's Kelly. Gets it over to Hodgson, and she sinks the 3.
41% for the senior from Orange, New Hampshire.
Both of her 3s in transition.
Now State has the ball, moving it around the perimeter.
James trying to negotiate.
Skip pass. She doesn't want to take it. Boyd gets to the free throw line, misses. Poole comes out of there with the rebound, and I think she is going to be fouled by Boyd. She doesn't understand how that was a foul. Carolina is in the lead after that long three by Hodson. It is 11-9. Lady Tar Heels.
Louisville with a big win on the road at Florida State today. Haley Van Lith had 20, and Morgan Jones with 25. Jeff Boyles is game planning now. I mean, they're gonna play hard.
Deja Kelly with it, gets it to Hodson. She's looking inside. It's not really there, so she's gonna have to swing it back up to Kelly. Kelly shoots from the elbow, misses. State comes out of there with the rebound. 6 seconds on the clock. A drive. And it's going to be a foul. But it's offensive.
North Carolina could have had a cup of coffee waiting on this one.
Yeah, that is drawn by Hodson. Hodson. We'll call that. 4.5 seconds left. Deja Kelly taking her time, picking it up. She goes across the timeline, pulls up for three, and it's off. So the end of the first quarter, North Carolina leads by 2. It is 9-11. All right, so we have another timeout. This is to end the quarter. And there's your score. Nine to 11, North Carolina in the lead. That's not right. Let's switch this. Ooh. Okay. There it is, 9 to 11. Not a lot of information to go over right now. Wow, my bad. Let's put this up. All right, so we got the graphics today. Graphics looking pretty darn good today. So Boyd with 2 points, Brown with 7. We got Hobby, Johnson, Diamond Johnson, and Hayes on the floor for State that have not scored yet. Hey, while we're at it, we might as well look at the whole box scores. All of the box score. 9 points for State for North Carolina. Todd Williams has a 3. I thought she hit 2 threes. Okay, Todd Williams has a 3. Kelly has 2, and Hoskins has 6 points. Evidently I'm wrong. I could have sworn that Todd Williams hit 2 threes. Maybe it was Hoskins with 2 threes. Roy Williams in the house. That's just the love of basketball right there. That's all it is. Kelly loves that left side. Gets it back out to Paris. Now Todd Williams. Not Paris. My bad, guys. Diamonds brings the ball down. A few new players out there for State. Get it down on the box. A slow travel that was.
If you're going to make that move, it's got to be definitive. Like, where's that little half hook over that left shoulder? North Carolina brings the double. Great collapse.
I don't know if that was a travel.
And when you see that double, you got to be ready to kick to a shooter. North Carolina's definitely locked into the quarter court defensively.
9-11 is the score. Second quarter just started. Kelly drives on that left side. She can't make the score, but she gets fouled.
And look out, she's a TV anchor in the making. She's actually an anchor on the university student-run station at the Huntsman School of Journalism, and she'd like to become a sports broadcaster eventually. I think this is a long way down the line.
All right, Kelly steps up and hits the first.
Some of us had nothing to worry about for a while.
What are you worried about? You're looking at me, right? She wants my job. She is an incredibly classy young person who has been a tremendous leader for North Carolina.
Oh, rims out the second one. State brings it down. They're looking to move it. Carolina is in. Looks like a matchup zone, that is.
She likes to go left, and North Carolina State has let her go left. She is dangerous off the bounce.
No. And that is a straight man-to-man. And State gets it down low like they want. They've been trying to, and this time they score. 11-12 is the score. Carolina still in the lead. Todd Williams has it now. Drives to her right. Gets the cutting. Key, that's her, Tiana Key. Johnson hasn't scored yet. Still hasn't scored yet. Rebound. Up the court to Todd Williams. She's cut off on the baseline. Nice move and a nice move and a reverse layup is good. All that on the baseline. State swinging the ball around the perimeter. Oh, nice pull-up. But it's short, but State gets the rebound. And Carolina D's up. Now we got a little frustration going for the ball there. Ref has to get in the way and calm them down. That was Collins and Adams tussling for the ball there. Nice move. Ooh, took the baseline. Reverse. Put him to sleep.
Big time. Kennedy Todd Williams. Now DeCanto's heading over to the monitor.
Come on. All right, so it is 11-14 right now. They have to go to the monitors because there's a little bit of a tussle going on there. We'll make sure there's no
also an opportunity to kind of
there's no flagrant fouls going on.
So they're going to go to the review. We're going to take the break. 7:41 to go before halftime.
If there's anything we need to address.
Just to be safe, they're going to check to make sure there's nothing they need to address.
You can do more than connect your business. You can make it even smarter.
Ooh.
Now ports can know where every piece of cargo is and where it's going.
All right, so thank you, Punkylicious, for stopping through.
And retailers can get ahead of the fashion trend of the day with a new.
Looks like it's going to be a quiet one today.
Verizon private 5G network.
All right, there's a timeout on the court.
Giving you more control.
Let's change the score. Scores are now 11-14. North Carolina leading. And NFL action today still going on. First of all, yesterday, Seattle knocked out of the playoffs by San Francisco, 41-23. Christian McCaffrey had a very good game. Nice game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and LA. Jacksonville comes back to win that one 30-31. That's the Chargers, and we'll look at the rest later. Ohio State misses on the jumper. Todd Williams comes out of there, skip pass to Kelly on the left side. She gets to the elbow, pulls up. It's short. Rebound State. Tries to get it. Tries to get it down low with a long pass. We're trying to get it to Collins. Tried to get it to Mimi, and it was out of bounds, so now it's Carolina ball. Deja Kelly gets it over on the right side to Todd Williams. She finds Kelly in the corner, but Kelly can't shoot it. She drives, bounce pass to Poole, not there. State with the steal. 11-14 is the score. State finds the big. She's going to be double teamed. Got to get back out. Diamond Johnson can't find a spot to score. State finding it hard to shoot. Finally gets it off and misses everything. Rebound. Out to Deja Kelly. Deja Kelly slows it down. Gets it to Adams, I think that is. Bounce pass to Williams. Takes the baseline. A little short. Baby jumper doesn't go. Now they try to get it to the big. It's blocked out of bounds by Todd Williams. Try to get that down to Baldwin. She caught it, but Todd Williams was there. And she goes out. Looks like she's a little bit gimpy. That's Todd Williams. Another blocked shot, this time by Poole. Johnson takes the ball out. State has it. Down low, easy layup.
And see, Jakia Brown-Turner gets the ball into the paint. And they have a foul on the baseline.
And I guess they called a foul.
Got foul?
Hobby got hit. Eric Bruton had a foul. Take a look.
And this is what I'm
Wow,
talking about for NC
that was
State.
late.
2 feet in the paint,
Who
make a
fouled?
play.
Oh, they called that on Adams.
Across the side of the head. That's a patient whistle. It's one that I,
So State gets a layup and an old-fashioned three-pointer. Carolina comes down with the weave. They get it to Utsby, who's back in the game. All the way to the basket. Layup is good. Diamond Johnson brings it down for State. She hasn't scored yet.
Alyssa
I have her on my thumbnail as one of the main characters. Three-pointer for State is off the mark. Rebound, Adams. He gets it out to Kelly. Kelly drives right, and that's thrown out of there.
Madison Hayes, the transfer from Mississippi State.
Madison Hayes says, get that out of here.
Taking away Deja Kelly's left and then making that.
But Carolina gets it in. They get it into Adams. Now it's in the hands of Kelly. Back to Kelly again. She backs it out and calls the play. She wants to go left. Utsby pulls up at the elbow. Misses. Rebound. And Johnson is fouled on the play. I think that was by Adams. No, that's not Adams. That's Paris. And I may have been getting Paris mixed up with Adams. Paula Paris in the game now for North Carolina. She picks up the ball. Nearly a steal by Adams. It's knocked out of bounds by Adams. Still State ball. What's up, Garrett? Everybody likes the stream. Everyone likes the stream. Oh, thanks. I'm chilling, man. On a Sunday. Got a day off tomorrow for Martin Luther King's birthday. But yeah. Watching Carolina. Oh, rivalry. Long three by Diamond. Does not go in. Utsby with the ball. She brings it down on the left side and finds Poole. Paris, who had a great game against Notre Dame last week, now has it between the legs, finds Adams. She takes a three. That's off the mark. Good box out by State. They come out with the rebound. 14-16. Yeah, another long pass by State in transition. I forgot this lady's name, Mimi. That might be Collins. She is releasing on the shots by North Carolina. It's got to be the only way she's down the court that fast. Johnson has the ball. He gets it back out to the enter. I think that shot was made by Brown Turner. Now Carolina has the ball down. Poole has it, finds Utsby. Now Paris, she takes a three. Oh, in and out on her. State rebounds and State goes on top by one. Johnson drives, kicks it back out. State still with the ball up top. And Johnson's going to be called for the travel.
She gives it away. Well, our Super Tuesday doubleheader starts with the Sunflower Showdown in Manhattan, Kansas. Number 2, Kansas taking on number 11, K-State at 7 Eastern.
Coach can't believe it.
10 straight games. Then Oscar Sheboygan, Kentucky will take on Georgia at Rupp Arena. Key SEC matchup. Both games can be seen on ESPN.
I would change the score at the top eventually. Right now it is 17-16 State, so my score is not quite right. Paris with ball up top, hands it to Todd Williams, who's back in the game. She gets it to Poole. Hadn't heard anything from Poole, the center. Hodgkin kicks it. Paris takes another three. This time she puts it in. And now Carolina goes back up by 2. This is women's basketball ACC action. State versus Carolina. In-state rivalry. When I say in-state, I mean they're like in each other's back door. Long three goes off the mark for State. Paris comes out of there with it. Finds Todd Williams on the baseline. Todd Williams directing traffic, gets it over here to Hodgkins. Poole sets the screen. Paris takes the baseline. Finds Todd Williams. She turns down the 3. Now Utsby back to Todd Williams. She tries to drive.
That's trouble. And a turnover. North Carolina by 2.
One of the things that
And did they call the travel? Never saw the action by the ref.
had the most assisted baskets. And North Carolina does a great job. They attack baseline.
I guess the ref at the top called the travel.
Courtney Banghart, head coach.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left before halftime. 17-19 is the score.
That's the way she was going to go as a coach.
And State gives it right back off the charge that is going to be called on Johnson. That's the second charge that Hoskins has taken.
She became one of the
Hodgson.
And a great run at Princeton.
7 Ivy League titles, 8 NCAA tournaments while at Princeton.
Hodgson brings the ball up the court. Hodgson. She finds Utsby. Hodgson on the baseline. Skip pass to no one. I think she was looking for Todd Williams, but it just wasn't there.
For North Carolina, they only average about 13.
Carolina still in the lead.
Really nice start. Everybody else lagging behind in a big way. 3 for 20.
Oh, I've seen that play before. We got a team out here. Oh, nice drive, but she stops early. Should have took that shot. And Hobby, I think, turns around. Hobby turns around and hits that little jumper. Ties the game up. Todd Williams for 3, misses, and that ball is going to be out on Carolina. Goes to State.
This is about execution. There's no easy bucket.
Yeah, that play that was ran. We have a team in this area called Archdale Trinity. In that area, they run that play religiously. Here it is again. No, it's not exactly the same play. It's a variation of it. State has the ball, by the way, driving baseline. And the block is going to be called on Hodgson.
Foul against Hodgson.
Timmons getting some early minutes for NC State.
So this ball is going to be taken out under the basket of State. It's tied up with 45.1 seconds left on the clock. They're getting down low. It's going to be a jump ball. And possession goes to North Carolina.
Neither team has played their best basketball, yet we've got a really competitive game.
Yep. She let that ball go. I think she could have recovered it and shot it again.
Count that as a jump ball. I would count it as a block.
I would too.
Carolina now down on their end, wheeling and dealing. They get the ball out to Paris. Paris on the left side, behind the back dribble. Gets it to Todd Williams, 15 seconds to shoot, but it was only like 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and she is bailed out.
What a bailout for North Carolina.
But that's going to be side out. And Deja Kelly comes in with 15 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock is off. Deja Kelly with it at the top. They're going to wait till about 10. It is now 10. They got to run the play. Deja Kelly drive, pulls up at the elbow. That's her spot, and she sinks it. State doesn't even take the shot there at halftime. We have the score 19-20, 19-21 actually. North Carolina. North Carolina's actually been playing good basketball. I don't know if they're starting to gel or what, but they have been playing good basketball. They took down number 4, Georgia. Excuse me, not Georgia, but Notre Dame last week. And I didn't see the game, but there was a comeback. I think they said North Carolina was down 8 to Virginia and came back and won that game. Aren't the state girls in the top 10? I think they said they were. Garrett, I'm sorry I didn't see that until right now. Let me look it up. I know they're in the at least the top 25, but yeah, I think they're up there. J Bear, YouTube, what's up? Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. I could have sworn you subbed last week. But anyway, thank you, sir. Or thank you. Let's take a look. All right, box scores first. Yeah, North Carolina State is 11. Their number 11, Carolina, is 22. All right, Boyd has 2 points. Brown Turner, 10 for the Wolfpack. She's doing all the work, all the scoring duties right now. Hobby has 5. She's the center. And off the bench, Baldwin has 2. For North Carolina, Todd Williams has 5 points. Utsby 2. Kelly has 5. Hodson has 6. And off the bench, 3 points. And that is by Paris, Paulina Paris. All right, neither team is filling it up from the floor, but field goal percentage. State 24.1 and Carolina 26.7. Carolina's hit 4 3-pointers and State 2 free throws. State has hit all 3 of their free throws. North Carolina has hit 1 of 2, so they are 50%. Carolina is trailing State in the rebound category by 1, 22-21. There's your assists, your steals, your blocks. Turnovers, both teams have turned the ball over 8 times. Very close score. So yeah, you got State, who is number 11. Carolina number 22 in the ACC. State is 8, and Carolina right now is 12. All right, Miami and Buffalo in a good one. I thought Buffalo was going to run away with it. And now in the fourth quarter, with 10 minutes and 39 seconds, Miami trails Buffalo by 3. New York and Minnesota will be playing very shortly. Good luck to Michael Smitty's team, New York. Baltimore and Cincinnati play later on tonight. And like I said earlier, San Francisco defeated Seattle 41-23. The Chargers lost to the Jaguars 30-31. I don't think anybody saw that coming. And then the Cowboys. The Cowboys will be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tomorrow at 8:15. I will be streaming that. So check me out there. All right, so we'll be back with the second half or the third quarter very shortly. I'm Coach Gary. Welcome to G-Daddy Media.
Great move on the baseline. How about the stiff shot by Kennedy Todd Williams? What a play!
Look at this right here. A little change of pace. Nice take on the baseline. Draw two. Cross it over.
Big time.
Make the game easier for your teammates right now until you get an easy bucket or get to the free throw line. But you got to continue to keep working because it's just a one possession.
All right, second half action just underway. Third quarter. State comes out with the back door, easy buckets.
Nice backdoor cut off the North Carolina pressure to start the second half for NC State.
And this game is tied up once again. Now Deja Kelly gets it back out to Hodgson. I want to say her name wrong. Todd Williams dribbling, finds Hodgson. Hodgkins? Hodgson. Deja Kelly pulls up and hits nothing. Hodgson.
NC State scripts this play. It's a great look. Camille Hobby dribbles right at Deja Kelly, and Madison Hayes goes back
All right.
for an easy two.
Johnson brings it down.
For either team.
They're looking inside for Hobby. Finds her. She works. Turnaround jumper is off the mark. And Utsi saves it. Long pass down the court to Williams. She takes the three, misses, but Utsi with the rebound. Looking for someone to cut. No one did. She steps through and misses the layup. Still tied up 21-21. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the third quarter. This is North Carolina State Williams. North Carolina Williams driving. Down low to Hobby. She's blocked, but she goes to the other side and makes it. This is North Carolina and North Carolina State Williams. Women's ACC basketball. Todd, between the legs dribble, putting on her best impersonation of Caleb Love. Shot doesn't go, but Carolina finally scores. That shot made by Utsby. Diamond Johnson slows it down. Carolina in the man-to-man, now back in Johnson's hand. She's looking to get it to her shot, and she does. Finally gets it down to the box, and she finally scores. Now Deja Kelly brings it up the court. North Carolina State and North Carolina trading baskets, or at least trading leads. Then another shot by Todd Williams misses. Lead pass by Johnson is made down the court, and State, I think that's their biggest lead right there. Maybe a tie for their biggest lead today. So it's 27 to 23. And Carolina has to call a timeout. All right, so State now playing up to their potential. Carolina not playing bad. Just going to have to buckle back down on defense. I think move that ball a little bit better offensively like they were to begin with. Just taking their time and taking what was given to them. Boyd with 2 for State. Brown Turner with 12. Hobby doing the center, doing the work down low. She now has 7 points. Johnson has scored. That was her first basket for the game, and Hayes has scored. So all 5 starters on the court have scored for North Carolina. Poole still has not scored. She's the, I guess you would call her a power forward for North Carolina, playing in that center area. Todd Williams has 5. Started off the game putting the ball in the basket pretty good there. Could have sworn she had 2 threes, but I obviously I'm wrong. Utsby has 4 points. Kelly has 5, and Hodgson has 6 points. Paris off the bench for North Carolina also has a 3, and I think that right there will round it all off for North Carolina. Yep, Paris off the bench with 3 points. Hodgson. Okay, that's her name. Hodgson. All right, so State right out of halftime came out scoring. North Carolina had to call a timeout to slow things down, get things back together. Right now, State has outscored North Carolina in the third quarter 8-2. So it's been an 8-2 run. Let's see, does this match the largest lead? Okay, yeah, largest lead by State is 4. All right, back at it.
25 for North Carolina. And Deja Kelly, if she could get rolling here, a short one by Usby. And a fight for that rebound. It would go the other way to NC State. And can Kelly really catch fire? They need her to. Down by 4.
Well, I think NC State's done.
All right, 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Carolina trailing. I see if North Carolina can settle down right here. Johnson takes a long 3, misses but gets her own rebound. Decides to pull it out. Carolina is getting out rebounded by State. Hodgkin comes out of there with the rebound, gets it to Kelly. She throws up a running shot. I can't even call that a floater. Thought she could have stopped in the lane and pulled up.
Like he was battling a migraine after that one.
And Diamond, who West knows has to play well in this environment to win, is 1 for 9 with 4 times.
State turns it over. Carolina has it now down on their end of the court. Usby with the ball, gets it to Paris. Paris finds Hodgkin in the corner, and oh my gosh, what a 3. That's why she's out there. Hodgson for 3. That pulls Carolina to within 1. Nice play call by State, but they could not finish. Kelly pulls up at the elbow, can't get it, but Adam comes out of there with it. And Hodgkins open 3 again, long 3, misses this one. I think that's Adams. It might be Paris, and I may be calling her by the wrong name. All right, that is Paris. I'm sorry. No. Paris is out there, and Adams is out there. Hobby shoots a elbow jumper, misses it. Now Deja Kelly comes out, wants to get to the left. She does. Not there. Now she looks for Adams, I think it is. It's deflected, but Carolina gets it back. Finds Usby in the lane, and she hits the layup. Carolina goes back up by 1, 27-28 with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third. And the crowd from Carmichael implores Carolina's defense. They leave 21 open. She can't hit it, but State gets the rebound. Now Johnson for 3. And a foul is going to be called on Adams going for the rebound. She fouls Hobby. Yeah, she had her down low. There's nothing she could have done right there. All right, so we have another timeout. Number 22 leading number 11 State. Number 22 North Carolina leading number 11 State by 1. Let's change that score right now.
Hey, we're visible. The
This is a ladies ACC action.
No families, no random roommates.
Thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit that like button.
Because with Visible, you get exactly what you need on just one line. Unlimited data, 5G included.
Things seem to be going back and forth in this game. Several lead changes. But the Stars, they're on the court, but you can't see them. They're not out. All right, you can see them. They're just not. They're not putting a lot of points on the board, and that those Stars we're talking about would be Diamond Johnson. She has 2 points. She's 1 of 10. Just scored in the second half. And of course, Deja Kelly for North Carolina. She is 2 for 11, and she has 5 points. The person doing the damage for North Carolina State is Brown Turner. She has 12 points, and for North Carolina would be the young lady whose name I have trouble saying. We're going to say Hodgson. She has 9 points for North Carolina. Let's see if my little app says anything about lead changes. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't say anything about lead changes, but neither team has been up more than 4 over the other. Both teams are amassing a considerable amount of turnovers there, like 9 and 8 so far. And from the field, they're almost identical. State shooting 26.8 and Carolina 26.2. Not a lot of fouls being called in this game. 3 for State and 2 for North Carolina. Matt Brown in the house. Roy's in there too.
Just 8 and 9, so a lot of questions about just how good they are.
How great to see Coach Brown and Miss Wife Sally.
All right, State has ball in their end. They get it in. It's going to be a jumper. It's short. Utsby with the rebound. She comes out of there by herself. Kicks it to Hodgson. Hodgson shoots the air ball this time, but Utsby comes out with the rebound. And Deja Kelly for 3 misses it badly also. And it's going to be a jump ball. I think that was Adams in there fighting for it. Adams and Hayes. And they're going to call this a jump ball. Stays here with North Carolina. Hodgins has it up top. Now she gives it to Paris. Paris throws it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound Hobby. Paris comes out, Diamond Johnson comes out there with it. They find Hobby with the fake in the lane. Oh, and the step through. And the layup is good. State goes back up by 1. 29-28. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third. Harris with the ball. They get it to Utsby. She drives. Hodgson shoots it. Misses. Lead pass to State. It is knocked out of bounds by Utsby, who was all over the floor. Let's see if this is a travel. You would think that pivot foot, but I've seen a lot of people do that step through, so evidently it's not a travel.
Another lead change here. We've had a bunch of them.
State gets it in. This is Johnson. They get it down on the baseline. It is deflected, but Johnson comes out there with it. She can't put the ball in the basket. Rebound Hodgson. She finds Utsby on the block. Turnaround jumper is off the mark, and a rebound. Hobby comes out of there. State has the numbers. And overthrows it out of bounds. I think that was Brown Turner with the bad pass. Good look, but bad pass.
Before North Carolina can set up that zone. Missed opportunities.
29-28.
Who took some ill-advised shots early in the half. Getting ready to check back in now for Courtney Banghart.
Adams tries to drive. She loses it. And a foul is going to be called on Adams. How many is that on her?
On the post to create that turnover.
So the foul will go on Destiny Adams of North Carolina. And Kennedy Todd Williams back.
Todd Williams comes back in. She comes back in for Deja Kelly.
Kelly hits the bench.
I'm wondering if Westmore would consider moving Diamond Johnson off the ball.
State brings it down. Diamond Johnson now taking a break.
Just have another threat to space the floor.
I think this is Brown Turner. Gets the ball up top. Back to Turner. Now Hobby with the ball. She faces up. Shoots that jumper. It's good. State goes back up by 3. And who will score for North Carolina? Still got Hodson on the floor. And Utsby working. Hodson with the ball now. She drives. Finds Paris between the leg dribble. Utsby drives. Scoop shots, no good. Rebound. Carolina gets on the floor. Utsby, like I said, she is everywhere. Wow, thought Hobby had that ball, but Utsby doesn't mind getting on the floor. She gets it, and the coach calls a timeout. So it's going to be Carolina's ball.
At SimpliSafe, we build advanced security sensors and cameras for your whole home, powered by 24/7 professional.
So there's a timeout. She definitely got it. All right, we're back. Carolina with getting quite a few loose balls, and that led to that three-point shot by Todd Williams. And good defense by North Carolina on the other end. Todd Williams back down here. She gets to the elbow and shoots a short jumper that is, I almost thought that was blocked. Thought maybe she should have brought that one back out.
I mean, this has been tough. It's competitive, but it's not clean.
No, that's for sure. Look at the shooting numbers.
Tied up again, 31-31. Pretty good game. NC State brings it down. 47 seconds left in the third. Jumper. It's no good. Lead pass up to Paris. Nobody under the basket. Now you got Utsy down there. They get it to Utsy. Is she going to go to work? She does. Oh, and the ball just won't stay down for 21 seconds. That was a nice entry pass. Utsy had it down low and just could not finish it. Now State Shot clock is off. They're going to take the last shot. They find their big under the basket. It's blocked, but a foul is called, and that's going to be on Adams. That has got to be at least, that's 3. May even be 4.
For North Carolina, and Diamond Johnson for NC State having an impact on the game.
Foul on Adams. Sent Baldwin to the line. River Baldwin at 6'5". Adams to the bench. Baldwin 3 years at Florida State before transferring.
Courtney Banghart substituting here with 3.5 to protect against foul trouble.
Yeah, Banghart had to come in. And Baldwin at 6'5" steps up to the line, and she hits the free throw after being fouled on the layup. She misses the second. Carolina had 3 seconds, but turned it over, and State could not get it off. And State ends the third quarter in the lead by 1, 32-31. Knew this was going to be a decent game, and it is. But like the commentators are saying, it hasn't been a clean one. Haven't had someone really get warmed up and hit a lot of outside shots or inside shots, but a bunch of hustling and a close game between rivals. So you gotta like that. Hey Siri, give me the roster for the North Carolina State women's basketball team. All right, we got you. Baldwin number 1, Boyd number 5, Brown Turner number 11, Mimi Collins is number 2. Who else gets playing time? Number 3, Diamond Johnson. Maybe number 22, Rivers. And 23, Jessica Timmons. All right, see if we can leave this out here for a few. Field goal percentage. Still looking, actually, State is shooting better from the floor now. They are at 28.3. Carolina has dropped to 23.1. Carolina has hit 6 threes, keeping them in the game to State's 2 free throws. Carolina is not getting to the basket, so they're not going to the line. Still, they've only shot 2 free throws. State has only shot 5. They are 4 of 5. Carolina's 1 of 2 for 50%. Carolina now is out rebounding State by 1, 36-35. What about the turnovers? Both teams still turn that ball over. State has 11. North Carolina has 10. And that lead looks like it's going to be like that throughout until maybe we get to the end of the game and team's going to have to start fouling.
They've got the heart of a champion. Both of them do. And they both have put in way too much time. They've worked on their shots at game speed.
All right, let's see what happens here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And the Carmichael crowd stands up.
So here we go in the final quarter. Just 1 point separating these two rivals.
Brown Turner drives, and she's fouled. State is the only team that's been able to get to the free throw line. So that's Brown Turner.
In the first half, she just has 2 here in
On the line, number 21, Hayes is on the floor for State. Also Rivers, Baldwin, and number 5, that would be Boyd. Well, Brown Turner hits both. Still only a 3-point lead. Hodgson brings the ball down, hands it to Deja Kelly. Utsi finds number 0. Wants to get that ball out of her hand. She does. Back to Utsi. Utsi drives to the elbow. Finds number 0 in the corner. Oh, she sticks it. Nope, had to come off the bench there because Carolina was in trouble. And looks like a steal. I don't know if oh, nice. Todd Williams with the steal at the top of the key. She is fouled and she hits it. Wasn't sure she was going to be able to keep her footing, but she did. Carolina down the lead by 1, can't go up by 2, and they do. Hey Siri, give me the roster for North Carolina State women's basketball.
The zone defense has been effective, not just today, but at other times during the season. Courtney Banghart's team can change the rhythm of the game with their D.
Brown Turner kicks that over to number 5. That would be Boyd. Now Rivers, still with the ball in the corner, finds Baldwin. Baldwin almost loses it. Now she does lose it. Utsi back there with the ball. Is she going to make a good decision? She does. Swings the ball over to Deja Kelly. All right, settle down and call the play now. It didn't work. Call the play. Utsi swings it. Hodgson drives. Todd Williams, that's got to be a block. Todd Williams gets to the basket. It's a block. I think she was shooting. If she was in the act of shooting, she'll go to the line. Carolina leading by 2 with 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Yeah, that was a good call. She was in the act of shooting.
Showing her multiple skill set today, Kennedy Todd Williams, on both sides of the floor.
Shooting makes 79% at the foul line.
She hits the first.
And another one coming. Last time out,
Carolina's now matched their high for the game. And this is their largest lead. And that's by 4, 34-38. Diamond Johnson back on the floor for State. Skip pass. I think that was Brown Turner. She turned it down, got in the lane to her spot. Utsi comes out with the rebound. Carolina running. Todd Williams gets it back up top. Now Carolina slows it down. Deja Kelly hands it to Hodgkins. Back to Williams. Todd Williams, step back. Big number 0 has to shoot it. Nothing there. Carolina didn't get what they wanted out of that right there, out of that possession. Oh, the cutter is hit by Johnson and loses it, and I think she turns her ankle. And Carolina pushes the ball up the court. That will be from Hodgins. There you go, coach. Hodgins to Utsby. But Utsby is fouled on the play. In the act of shooting, Carolina will go to the line.
It stretches the defense baseline to baseline, not just her rebounding ability, but her sprint ability up the court.
I like Utsby. She will hustle. She's got size. She don't mind getting on the floor. Let's go, Husky. Let's go, Husky. Got to hit that free throw. We'll hit the free throws.
Matt Brown in the stands. Roy Williams in the stands. Anson Dorrance here.
Usby gets one of two. Carolina with their largest lead. 5 points. Brown Turner gets it to Johnson in the corner. They swing it to Rivers. Looking to get it down to Hobby, and they do. Hobby turnaround jumper is no good. Usby with another rebound, and she comes out of there dribbling. She gets it to Kelly. She shakes a three and hits nothing. That's about at least 2 air balls I've seen her shoot. Johnson sets up and takes a three. Oh, 3-point swing, baby. Yes, sir. Johnson gets her first three. She has 5 points for the game. 37-39 is the score. Carolina still in the lead with 6 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock. Usby finds Paris. Paris spots up, and she gets the three right back. Rivers brings the ball down on the right side for State. Back to Rivers. Johnson says, give me the ball. I'm feeling it now. Back to Rivers. They go big to big. Reverse layup is no good for Hobby, and I think Hobby is going to be called for a foul because they're walking down to the other end, and that might send Hodgson to the line on the other end. I'm sorry, guys. I said it right a few minutes ago. It felt right. Hodgkins. It's not Hodgkins. Hodgson. Hodgson with the ball right now. She gets the Paris. Back to Hodgson for three. It's off. Diamond Johnson comes out of there. She has nobody in front of her. Has to pull it out. Swings it over to Turner, or Brown Turner. Rivers for three. Rebound. Number 0 for North Carolina. Don't know her name right now. Todd Williams, you can take your time. She loses it off the dribble, and then she's called for a foul. Carolina has the lead with 5 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. If it's not there, don't force it. 37-42.
Too long. I think West Moore giving her a break for the next media timeout.
Senior 1,000-point scorer in her career.
North Carolina needs to lower Diamond.
State has the ball.
She hit one. She could
Let's be Kelly. Oh, another three. That was Hayes for three. As for State, it's a 2-point game. Harris brings it over to the right side to get it to Hodgson. She dribbles all the way down, kicks it back out to Paris. Harris going to the left, drives all the way. Left-hand layup is good. And she employs the ref for a foul call. Not going to get it. Diamond Johnson brings it down, has Rivers on the baseline by herself. Skip passes that back out. Rivers for three. Off, and Carolina tried to beat her to it. I think that was Paris. Good hustle. But it goes out of bounds on Paris. Carolina up by 4.
Paulina Paris gets down the lane line against the smaller Diamond Johnson.
You know you love to move, baby. We're Huggies. And our little move.
All right, so score is 40-44. Carolina hanging on to a 4-point lead. Not a bad game. Getting better as it goes.
So you can do more than connect your business. You can make it even smarter.
Thank you for the 4 people in the chat.
And where it's going.
Do me a favor and hit that like button.
Order their own replacement parts. And retailers
Just like the players, you know, I try to set me a goal. My goal always is to at least get double figures, but 2 likes tonight That looks like what it's going to be.
Intelligence from the network America relies on.
Seen this app? Order sandwiches, earn rewards right in your phone.
Jimmy's John's in your phones.
Jimmy John.
They're in the internet. They're in the phones.
Hey, but that's cool. That's how it's got to be. It's how it's got to be today.
Here, it needed to be here.
Ray's A1C is down with Rebelsis.
I'm down with Rebelsis.
My A1C is down with Rebelsis.
In a clinical study, once daily Rebelsis significantly lowered
All right, we got a timeout on the court.
In the same study, people taking Rebelsis lost more weight. Rebelsis isn't for people with type 1
And since we got a timeout on the court
if you or your family ever had medullary
for
or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome,
a commercial,
allergic to it, stop Rebelsis and get medical help right away.
let's take a commercial.
Swelling in the neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rebelsis with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription.
Hey, you. It's that
Oh, there's one thing I do want to find out.
when it's okay
Let's
to
see if I
carry
can
your weight
figure
in
who
football.
this
So
is.
feel all the postseason feels for football. It's okay
All
to
right,
do
so
this,
off the
or
bench, Collins
it's
Baldwin has,
okay to
that's
go
for
out on
state.
Black Card Monday. So if you wanna
For
lead
North
the
Carolina,
it's all okay.
oh, okay, so that's
Because this
Zalea.
is playoff season.
Number 0 is Zalea.
Well, 4 minutes to go in this low-scoring affair, 44-40, North Carolina. As you look at our game summary,
Buffalo does hang on to beat Miami,
rebounds.
34-31.
There have been a ton of missed shots, but she's been right there.
She's just getting warmed up, Dave. I mean, she could go 40 minutes. She's played a 40-minute game already last Sunday against Notre Dame, and now she's going to be on the top of their D. That's the versatility.
All right, Diamond Johnson goes off the screen up top, skip pass. Almost a double dribble.
You got to get somebody in the logo area.
And the play right out of the halftime didn't, out of the timeout did not work. Carolina with the rebound. Utsi brings it up the court. Paris says, hey, slow it down. We got 3 minutes, 39 seconds. We need to work this offense right here and get a good shot. They get it back to Hodgkins at the top. Hodgson's, not Hodgkins. Hodgson at the top. Ooh! Adams with the shot. Worked hard for that, going to the left. Now State down by 6. Brown Turner gets it down to Hobby. Easy lay-in. Let's go, Carolina. Now State picks up the little pressure. Oh, you better hit that. You took it quick. Oh, my gosh. Is that Adams? Adams for 3. Now play some defense, Carolina. 2 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. It's not over. See, you can't. Come on now. They're trading baskets now. I know coach is upset with that. Carolina comes down, hits a 3, and then State hits a 3. That was a long 3 by Diamond Johnson. Its game is not over. Let's go. You had a cushion there. You had a cushion there, and then you let Johnson come back down and hit that. You got to get up on her. You got to get up on her. Especially here at the end of the game. She is not going to give up, not going to quit. 4-point lead with 2 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. It's plenty of time.
Diamond Johnson, number 11 NC State, taking on the Louisville Cardinals. Coverage beginning at 1 o'clock Eastern at ABC, also on the ESPN app.
Keep an eye on Haley Van Lith. She's one of the
With
top
2 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock right now, I'm sure Carolina will be upset if they can't pull this one out.
Another 20-point game today. So did Morgan Jones.
I don't know how good that 3-point shot was by Adams. It did go in, but at this point now, they might want to move that ball around. State comes out with a half-court trap. Carolina trying to beat it. Skip pass over to Kelly. She decides to slow it down. Now State in the man-to-man. Clock still running, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. 12 seconds to shoot. Kelly. They skip it. Baseline my pass, tries to go under. Can't get it. Bring it back out. Bring it back out. Run some time. You can get that anytime. Adams shot it quicker than I think she should have shot it. Now we get State. Hobby with the ball. Left hand layup is no good. Utsey with the ball finds Hodgson. And now Carolina running some time off the clock right there. 45-49. Deja can't get to her elbow. Finds Adams. Adams finds Hodgson. Hodgson drives to the baseline, kicks it. Adams for three again. She is not known for a three. Let's go play some defense now. Get up. You got to get up in Johnson's face. Skip pass over there. Brown drives, gets it down to Hobby. Hobby working hard. Can't hit it. Rebound. Adams gets it out the pass. Get across the court. Go. Get across. Oh. She taking her time, gets it to Kelly. With a minute left on the clock. Carolina now taking their time, 45-52. And everybody in Carmichael on their feet. Carolina's going to take this all the way down to 10 seconds before they go. Let's go, coach. Kelly brings it down. And the best thing that happened out of that was time went off the clock.
I'm wondering if they might want to take a look at how much time is left on the shot clock. You can go to the monitor and check.
Possession arrow keeps it on this end. And North Carolina
There's going to be a timeout, though.
In possession. But 41.7 seconds to go. The story of this one down the stretch has been
Destiny Adams with the threes. Look, Destiny just jacking them up there. She's not even coming down even. She's just following through. Like I tell the girls, just follow through. Keep your follow through up. That is not her shot. But if they're good, they're good. All right, we got a little bit of stoppage in action. They're trying to make sure that the time is right.
North Carolina was trying to get a timeout, but Decanter right there on top of it. No timeout. Jump ball.
So the jump ball was called.
North Carolina is,
but I think it stays with North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Post right here, knowing that NC State might like to foul. NC State.
41.7 seconds left. North Carolina, the Lady Tar Heels in the lead. But it's like it's only 1 second. She catches it, but she doesn't catch it clean and can't shoot the ball. Well, she does shoot it, but it's late. It's like it really looked like if she would have caught it clean without falling back, she would have been able to throw that up. Todd Williams comes back on the floor. Hodgson goes to the bench.
There's plenty of time here. Okay, so for NC State, you've got to have 3 scores.
So Carolina, State is going to set up a play right here. It's got to be quick. Probably going to go to Diamond Johnson.
But I also would score quickly. If I'm North Carolina, I'm taking away the 3-point line. Let's see if Coney Banghart stays in that matchup zone. It's been effective.
It's a 7-point lead by North Carolina with 0.7 seconds on the clock. You know, a State scores, they are going to get in the full court press. And if they don't, they may be fouling early. Shot was missed. Carolina gets the rebound, and State has to foul Todd Williams.
I think that's the question about making a three now, whether you have time to extend.
With 27.7 seconds on the clock.
But you missed the three, and
The Lady Heels been playing pretty good the last couple of matchups.
Junior from Jacksonville. 79% drops in that one.
Todd Williams hits the first.
14 for Kennedy.
Sometimes Westmore does not call timeout in the season.
And she hits both. And there's another timeout.
54-45. Wolfpack came in having dropped 3 of their last 5 games, including their last one, 91-72 to Florida State.
And then Florida State loses today at home.
Yeah, you would. You think that State would definitely be. Well, I know they're hungry for a win. Number 11 in the top 25. Number 11. They have lost a number of games here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, their last 3. He just said, and Carolina has won their last 3. Carolina may even be on a 4-game winning streak.
Toughness, length, and speed, and high IQ on the top of that zone, knowing when to.
So Carolina, if they can get out of here with this win, feeling good about themselves. Rivers with the ball. She dribbles to the right. Wants to get rid of it. Does. Brown Turner with a 3. It's off the mark. Utsey with another rebound. She's fouled.
A bushel for 18 today. And the foul with 18 seconds to go. And shaping up as a North Carolina victory here today.
All right, Carolina up by 9 with 18.4 seconds left on the clock. This looks like a win. If Utsey can hit these free throws, it will. And put a little bit of a token defense on them. Run a little time off the clock and pick up that rebound or whatever. Made basket, and State will probably concede the victory. Brown Turner for 3. No good. Rebound. They get it down low. They do get the layup.
Rivers went down hard there around the top of the key with 5.6 seconds to go. So he came on the air talking about.
All right, all Carolina has to do is get the ball in bounds. 47-56. 5.6 seconds on the clock. Looks like State's still gonna pressure them. And they do concede the victory, and the North Carolina women's team wins again.
Schedule and 0-3 in the ACC. Now they're 3-3 in the ACC and right back in the mix.
And NC State, which has had incredible success inside the conference, and as the #1 seed in the NCAA tournament, they lose their 5th game of the season. After starting out 11-1, they've now lost 4 out of their last 6 games. North Carolina now 12-5, and they are even in the conference. Whenever you knock off your rival of rivals in front of a gym at home, it is extra special. 56-47. Going to get the head coach for North Carolina, Courtney Banhart, with us. I got to
Zalea came off the bench and did a good job too. Number 0.
Terrific win. I mean, as we were just saying down the stretch, to win against this team in your building, not a seat to be had.
And all the old school players come in, get in that circle. All right, so 47-56, North Carolina women win over. They went over State.
Courtney, it's not just Deja Kelly now. It's Osby, it's Kennedy Todd Williams. How about Destiny in the fourth quarter? I mean, you've got lots of pieces. How are you feeling about the way your team's starting to come together?
Yeah, I told them before the game. I said it takes
so for North Carolina State, Brown Turner 14 points, Hobby 13 points.
So I said, I think I figured
their bench scored 5 points for them. That was Baldwin and Collins. State was number 11. I don't know if they may drop a little bit. For North Carolina, Todd Williams had a good game today, 15 points. Hodson, number 9. Actually, Hodson and Utsby had 9 points. Hodson had 18 rebounds. I tell you, she was everywhere. That's a big key right there, 18 rebounds. And off the bench, Adams had 8 points. Paris had 8 points. And Zalea had 2 points. That's 18 points off the bench. That's big time. All right, so with that said, North Carolina women's team does win, and let's look at a few of the team stats. And Carolina ended up shooting 29.7% from the field. State shot 29%. Carolina, 9 3-pointers. 9 out of 28 for 32%.
Thanks so much. We've got more women's college hoops.
And State hit 5. They ended up with 21.7%. Free throw shooting, Carolina did most of theirs in the fourth quarter. They shot 81.8%, 9 of 11. State had 7 free throws. They shot 85.7, only missed 1, 6 of 7. Rebounds, North Carolina ended up out-rebounding State. Once again, Utsby had 18 rebounds. 18. 45-41 was the rebounding percentage for each team, or number of rebounds. Both teams need to work on their turnovers. State had 14, Carolina had 12, and the largest lead was by the Tar Heels, 11 points. All right. Well, then so that's it. That's it. That was the end of the game right there. Carolina ended up winning. Check me out tomorrow, guys. My old team, my old childhood team, the Cowboys, will be playing the Tom Brady and the boys, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So check me out. I think that game starts at like 8:15. Check me out. Martin Luther King birthday. And I'll see you guys at that time. Thank you, Garrett Clemens, for stopping by. Thank you, Jay Bear YouTube, Jay Bear YT. Thank you for stopping by. And Punkalicious. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
It's everything you wish for.